Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling.
I think Mecca of Boxing and Eddie Hearn are absolute wankers. They're up Canelo Alvarez's ring piece a million miles. Look on the fucking webpage. All Canelo. Do you promote Billy Joe or not, you little wanky prick? Frank Warren is worth 10 a year, Eddie, you little sausage. He knows how to promote fighters, that's why he's a Hall of Fame promoter.
You know the saying.
I think Mecca of Boxing and Eddie Hearn.
Stay humble.
BoxingScene.com.
I'm humble in defeat, and I'm going to remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Beyonce Productions.
I just wanted to go on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at it, like, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a crazy man to want to fight, you know what I mean, day in, day out. It's a hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys. Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition with the Boxing Voice Radio. It is Tuesday morning, and we got another jam-packed show. We're back to discuss the same merry-go-round news in the media, but we're lucky. We're going to be joined by a few guests. One from Manchester, Bradley B. Sting Ray. And we also have Damon Nicholson is scheduled to be on the show. And we're looking forward to have a jam-packed show. So if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, as it helps with the visibility of the show. It's going to help this particular show grow to the the level that it needs to be, so that you can continue to get these fantastic interviews and insiders on the show. Now, today we're here to discuss Bob Arum and his most recent comments in the media. Very frustrated is Bob Arum, the top-ranked chairman. Had an interview with Dan Rayfield's BoxingScene, formerly from ESPN. Dan Rayfield is in. He told Dan on Monday that he would not be surprised if plans for the all-British undisputed heavyweight champion fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in the works for late July or early August in Saudi Arabia falls apart, and that Fury next winds up facing former world title holder Deontay Wilder for a third time. And I quote, "Maybe we'll breathe some life into Wilder, and Fury will fight Wilder, and Joshua will fight the WBO mandatory challenger Oleksandr Usyk," said Arum to BoxingScene. Wow. You know, all this time people were telling me that this undisputed fight was going to happen, and now they're talking the possibility of Wilder Fury 3. I thought Fury said he would never face Wilder again. I mean, yo, boxing is like one big ass circle jerk, man. I mean, I don't know. Look, not that I don't want Fury to face Wilder. I absolutely wouldn't mind it at all, but I mean, dude, do we just say shit to see what sticks on the wall? Like, I mean, you took a stance or you didn't take a stance, you know? And ask yourself this. So you want us to believe that the Joshua Fury is the biggest fight in the world, but you're going everywhere but America to get it done. And if you can't fine and astronomical site fee, we'll just fight the American on pay-per-view Deontay Wilder? I'm shocked. Why can't they just fight Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua on American soil and just put it on pay-per-view? If they're so willing to breathe life into Wilder, you know what I'm saying? If you could just breathe life into Wilder and do a fight with Wilder, I mean, why can't you just do a fight with AJ? Why do you need Saudi? Why do you need all these weird places to put up the money? It's crazy. I mean, I don't hear him saying anything about, well, if we can't do the AJ, we're going to seek a site fee to do Fury versus Wilder. No, they said all they got to do is breathe life into Wilder and they're back in business. But Bob Arum said Hearn of Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Sports has gone, and I quote, radio silent. Radio silent. Eddie Hearn is busy trying to sell the London Bridge, Arum said. And Mr. What is your name, sir? KO? If you believe these are hate shows because we're reporting the news, you know, you can leave. So, you know, you don't have to be here like this. Poof, you're gone. You know, it's that simple. Like, why would you listen and watch the things you do not like? Very simple. Moving forward, Eddie Hearn is busy trying to sell the London Bridge, Arum said. Let me tell you, last time I talked to Eddie was early last week, and he said he was going to have a signed agreement from the Saudis in 24 hours. Well, he's a little late. Wouldn't you be pessimistic if you haven't heard from him or anyone for a week? We're the promoters with Frank Warren of Fury, and we haven't heard from Eddie in a week. Now, Hearns has said he has secured a $150 million site fee from a group in Saudi that would pick one of the 3 dates of July 24th, 31st, or August 7th to put the fight on at a site of their choice in the country. Arum said that he was told the likely site would be the new indoor stadium in Jeddah, although he is not sure the deal will even push through. So that's where we're at. I see a lot of people upset that we're reading an article from BoxingScene. Why are you Brits so mad that this fight that you thought was happening seems to be falling apart? Look, we wanted Wilder AJ and that fell apart. We wanted Lopez Gamboa and that fell apart. Stop being so mad and rude in the morning because things didn't go your way. Jeez, so bitter. Crazy, you know? But anyway, getting back to the facts, because obviously they're hurting people in the chat. Hilarious. Arum, right? Arum has long been skeptical of offers from overseas, typically telling reporters when the topic is broached about a major fight that, and I quote, "I'm not packing my bags yet." That is a reference to needing to make sure the offer and the money are legitimate. Asked about the offer to have Fury Joshua in Saudi Arabia and if he was getting ready to pack his bags last week, he told BoxingScene firmly, yes. Asked again on Monday and Arum was singing a different tune. They are not packed, Arum said. Warren has also been skeptical of Hearn's ability to deliver the site deal, telling TalkSports.com in the United Kingdom, look, every day I'm being told it's like it's in the post, it's not arrived, and that's where we are. I believe it when I see it. We're being told it'll be here. I know Tyson's had enough of hanging around. He wants to fight in June or July, and that's what will happen if things doesn't get resolved very quickly. Arum said that while Hearn had sent him and Warren a contract outlining the terms of the site deal, it was not binding. We got a document, and I quote, we got a document, and they said it wasn't binding. We said it has to be binding, and we haven't heard back from them. It says in the paperwork, this is not a binding agreement, Arum said. Eddie sent me a draft, but it was not a binding agreement, and it was supposed to be turned into a binding agreement 24 hours. And Frank and I haven't spoken to Eddie since he's gone radio silent. So, that seems a little bit strange. That Eddie is avoiding both Arum and Frank Warren, and that Eddie said he would have this term sheet. Remember those term sheets he sent to people? That he would have that term sheet sent into a legal binding contract, and he never did. This is all very interesting, especially since yesterday, we had different news. But it seems more days go by, Frank, Eddie, and Fury all on the same page. Well, rather, Frank, Bob, and Fury all on the same page. The one that's not on the same page is obviously Eddie Hearn. He is optimistic. He keeps saying that the agreement is signed, that the fight will be announced next week. So I don't know. But Fury, definitely not happy with Eddie. And this audio is more to do with Eddie failing Billy Joe as a promoter.
I think Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn are absolute wankers. They're up Canelo Alvarez's ring piece a million miles. Look on the fucking webpage. All Canelo. Do you promote Billy Joe or not, you little wanky prick? Frank Warren is Matchroom Boxing.
I love that Billy Joe said, "You lying bastard, Eddie."
Boxing and Eddie Hearn are absolute wankers. They're up Canelo Alvarez's ring piece a million miles. Look on the fucking webpage. All Canelo. Do you promote Billy Joe or not, you little wanky prick? Frank Warren is worth 10 of you, Eddie, you little sausage. He knows how to promote fighters. That's why he's a Hall of Fame promoter.
You little sausage. Yo, when I first heard that, I was fucking dying. I have no clue what your little sausage means, but, my own dirty mind can only, assume what he could be talking about. Like, basically, if I was American, he'd be calling me, "You're a little dick," right? So he's calling me a little sausage. That's hilarious. But let me show you something else, because there's a pattern, man. There's a pattern. You got to remember, Fury and Wilder were able to put together their fight very quick. And then you got, AJ and Wilder not being able to put their fight together very quick. And now you got Fury and AJ going back and forth for about a year. So there's some common shit there. But to add to, the... Oh, fuck. You kidding me? All right, so I'm going to do it this way. I just want to show you some audio here. I can actually, from this particular setup, I'll be able to screen share it as well. Not that there's much to see here. I am fully under the impression that this person probably is I don't know, how do I put this? He could be losing it. You know what I mean? Boxing is showing us that it's a cruel sport. It's a lonely sport, and it's a sport that is built only for the strong. Only the strong can survive. So that being said, let me just show you again more corroborating evidence, right? We just heard Fury, right? Let's just play Fury's again.
I think Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn are absolute wankers. They're up Canelo Alvarez's ring piece a million miles. Look on the fucking webpage. All Canelo. Do you promote Billy Joe or not, you little wanky prick? Frank Warren is worth 10 a year, Eddie, you little sausage. He knows how to promote fighters, that's why he's a Hall of Fame promoter. I think Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn are absolute.
So that is Fury and Billy Joe. Billy Joe calling Eddie a lion bastard. And, obviously Tyson calling him a, what he called him? A little sausage. And now this is Matchroom promoted Ammo Williams. Oh, yeah, I got to do this. Sorry, guys. So we gotta do this. Working now?
Yeah, bitch. You a pussy. And you take people's life through paperwork and you think you're better than somebody else and you're not at all. You just run behind that little dollar sign. Daddy, can I have some more money?
Why is that
you
not
a fucking
playing?
pussy, bro. You ain't never been in them streets. And it was all good because I knew the game.
This is very interesting.
But the worst thing you did was
audio.
disrespect
Okay,
my
here we go.
motherfucking dog, nigga.
Hold up, we gotta start that over.
Don't disrespect. Hey man, look, this one real simple. It ain't even go that deep. It's kind of funny too. Oh yeah. Yeah, bitch. Eddie Hearn, you's a bitch, bro. You a pussy. And you take people's life through paperwork and you think you're better than somebody else and you're not. You're not at all. You just run.
Don't let that go over your head. You take people's life through paperwork. Don't let that go over your head. You call me hate all you want because I'm reporting. So is Ammo hating? Is Billy Joe hating? Is Tyson Fury hating? Or is Nestor hating because he's putting all the evidence in one place and not allowing for you to have to go all through the internet looking for this? You calling me a hater for putting it together. I love it.
Behind that little dollar sign. Daddy, can I have some more money? You a fucking pussy, bro. You ain't never been in the streets. And it was all good because I knew the game. But the worst thing you did was disrespect my motherfucking dog, nigga. Don't disrespect my dog. Cause God is my Iredale, nigga. You was a bitch. You was a pussy ass hoe. I slap the fuck out you and take your lunch money too. You lucky you was born with that motherfucking bread. Cause if you wasn't, I would've been busted your head real shit.
Yeah.
I ain't playing with these niggas no more.
No more.
Z, let me tell you niggas where I'm from.
Where you from, champ?
I'm from Fifth and Locust.
Okay,
First,
okay.
Third, and Keith. Had the motherfucker roaches brown killing me.
Oof.
Yeah, all them roaches was brown scaring me. Yeah, I seen them little buggies, I ain't know what the fuck they be.
Okay.
They was showing me how to survive.
How to survive?
Them roaches, that's how I know how to stay alive. You try to stump on me, bitch, I'ma come right back in multiple numbers. Fuck you, you will never be me, nigga. You just a
Boxing
bitch.
bars.
Hey. Your life, I did like twice, and I did like 50 million times, nigga. I did it every time.
Every
I got
time.
blood on my hands 'cause of this shit. I had to make a little sacrifice. But guess what, nigga? No, life. Fuck you. And fuck anybody who think they better than anybody.
I say I bled for garbage.
Message right there. What does it mean? Like, a lot of people saying Ammo's lost it with the message. That, the comment section is crazy. It's like, yo, don't bite the hand that feeds you. You tripping, I don't know what's going on. All I know is that Ammo took a huge step up in his last fight, and he won versus Dennis Douglas, the mama's boy. So him and Matchroom should be happy with each other because one of their prospects crossed over into that contender lane, did well, performed. I don't understand what's going on here. But again, I'm only reporting, man. Don't shoot the messenger. I see a lot of people mad. Like, but let's go to Tyson Fury says, Eddie, do you even promote Billy Joe? All I see is fucking Canelo. You're so far up his rim. Yo, the slang y'all use over there is hilarious. No disrespect. I'm not saying it's whack. I'm saying, like, yo, it makes me laugh. Like, he says so far up his rim. Who the fuck says rim? But I get what he's saying. But let's play Where's Billy? You remember that game, Where's Waldo? Where's Billy on Matchroom's IG? Where's Billy? Where's Billy? Yo, he said Eddie disrespected his dog. I wonder what he said. Like his dog need a haircut. And then he was posting pictures of his dog. Yo, where is Billy? Oh, there goes Billy. There goes Billy. This one right here was April 17th. Let's go. Any others? Any others? Any others? Any others? Okay, here goes Billy and Canelo. This is about the press conference. Let's go. Any other? What date was this? 5 days ago. Okay, the 22nd. So the 22nd, and the other one was the 17th. That's not bad. What's that? That's like every 5 days they posting Billy and Canelo as a whole. But I did see Canelo around here somewhere in his little golf attire, so he definitely getting more spins than my man Billy Joe. Where's Canelo in the golf attire? Right here. Bang. He golfing. You know what I'm saying? They got time to do posts on him golfing, but where else is Billy at? Where else is Billy? Billy. I mean, they right, man. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here for Billy. Where are you, Billy? Where are you, Billy? Billy. Nope. He's not here, bro. Well, damn. And look, this is on Tyson's story. He put this for the world to see. You know, he's letting you know how he feels, you know, and letting everybody know. Look at our guy, Jeremiah Milton, y'all. Look at our guy right there. Look how small he looks next to Fury, though. Damn. Bro, Fury need to retire. He too big. Look at how small he makes Josh Teller look right there. Fury loves that kiss pose. He be tripping, man. Look at his son right here with the fuck you. That's crazy. Break that little finger. Yo, Crunk, what up? Here we go. Oh, I gotta turn the volume up.
And are absolute wankers.
See, so this is where this came from, this story.
I think Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn are absolute wankers. They're up Canelo Alvarez's ring piece a million miles. Look on the fucking webpage. All Canelo. Do you promote Billy Joe or not, you little wanky prick? Frank Warren is worth 10 a year, Eddie, you little sausage. He knows how to promote fighters. That's why he's a Hall of Fame promoter. Hey, I got all the kids running with me like I'm Rocky. Yeah!
My man said, running with me like I'm Rocky. But yeah, man, this is where we're at, man. Bob Arum doesn't believe it. Frank Warren doesn't believe it. Fury doesn't believe it. And Billy Joe definitely not happy. So, yeah, we're also going to have Manchester's own Bradley Ray on the show. So, you know, if you want to ask him a question, you can definitely do so. We have a post already set up for you guys if you want to drop him a question. And we'll ask it live on the show. And, yeah, man. About to rock and roll in a few more minutes with Mr. Bradley Skeet. That was a mistake, not Bradley Skeet. Bradley Ray. Excuse me, Bradley Ray. He's from the UK, so hopefully our audience knows him. I did see him signed on not signed, excuse me, but on a Matchroom card one time. I don't know if they signed him or if he just got some, love on the card. But we'll have him as well as Damon Nicholson. He was actually catching a flight and in the air when at the time of the interview. Remember, he was in Kissimmee, and he probably had to go back to Baltimore. But he is excited to come on the show, and he did say he would be available today. I already sent him a little reminder, and he's like, I'm locked in. He's ready to go. I guess he's got a lot on his chest. He must feel good about the performance. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, so I sent our first guest a message here on Skype. He just has to call me. Sorry for the dead air. I'm Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. It's just me. Just call me, and I will connect you. Alrighty then. Let's see. I think we might have a super chat from Kansas City. Mad Bent. Let me make sure there's no one in front of you. And it looks like we got Ohio Runs Boxing, who says, I'm so sick and tired of these boxing rumors and so-called done deals. Shaking my damn head. Looks like we got Bradley. Bradley, are you there?
I'm good, all good, man. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Thank you for joining us. So you're coming from, you're in Manchester?
Yes, mate, yeah.
All right. Born and raised?
Born and raised, mate, yeah. Very proud Mancunian.
So I was going over your Instagram, and I seen that you had like a photo of Matchroom going through the middle. Were you signed to Matchroom, or did you just get a fight on one of their cards?
So I'm not signed to Matchroom at the moment. My last 2 shows have been on Matchroom shows. You've heard Eddie say at the moment, especially over here, he's getting these fights and he's saying winner stays on. So, I'll keep winning. So what I'm going to stay on, and then maybe they'll sign me up.
All right. So you are, what's your record now? 9-0?
10-0.
10-0. Sorry, can't take that one away from you. So give us the story, man. What got you into the sport? Why boxing?
I've been boxing as long as I can remember. Since I was a little kid, I've been in around the gym since I was 6, 7, 8 years old. My dad has an amateur gym. So it's always been part of my life, and I can't remember me not boxing. I was a little bit of a fat chubby kid when I was a bit younger, and so just gone from there. But then when I started fighting as an amateur, fell in love with the sport and just not looked back.
So your dad has an amateur gym in the UK, and no other sibling boxes. He just all of a sudden started an amateur gym. How'd that come about?
Well, I've got 2 older brothers. They were they give it a go, but not as good as me. Knocked it on the head. But yeah, it was just something that he's always had a passion for. He's always loved boxing and set up this gym, and it was kind of perfect timing for me just to start getting into the sport.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you are at 160 is where you would like to get your first world title?
Yeah, so I box. I'm quite big at middleweight, but I do the weight quite comfortably. I've a lot of people have talked about me potentially moving up, but I've definitely got a few titles in me at middleweight, definitely.
All right. So your last fight was against formerly undefeated Lee Cutler. You took that O from him. How was, I guess, your anxiety for that match? 2 undefeated fighters, someone's O had to go. Was that even in the back of your mind, or is that just like boxing's, catchphrase to sell a fight?
Yeah, you do think that it's quite a big thing in the sport now, I think, in this Mayweather era, people are scared of taking the risk now sometimes and losing that undefeated record. But, you know, that's what I got in the game for. That's why I turned for what I've been fights like this, and what I've been fights against other undefeated kids, and what I test myself, you know. And for me, this was kind of the first major step up, but it was a big test, and I come through it.
For you, obviously, you know, with boxing booming really big in the last, let's say, 10 years over in the UK, you guys had a big boom and uptick in boxing. Would you say that the Mecca of boxing for you, you know, is your ultimate goal to, let's say, fight in Wembley or to fight in Madison Square Garden or Las Vegas? As a boxer, what have you dreamed ultimately to do?
For me, as a Mancunian, it'll be Manchester Arena, which, you know, it's not one of these big stadiums, but it's kind of where I grew up going to watch the live in Manchester when I was a little kid, and, you know, it's a dream for me to sell that out. But if you'll have me over at Madison Square Garden or Las Vegas, I'll happily come as well.
Awesome. How you doing, man? This is Francis from Canada. How you doing? Are you a United fan?
I'm a City fan.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. What would you say is a highlight of your career today, Bradley?
I think either one. You know, my last fight was it was on Sky Sports, so over in the UK, and it was kind of like we said before, my first fight against another undefeated fighter. But my fight before that, I boxed on an undercard at Manchester Arena, which, as I was just saying, you know, it was a dream of mine since I was a little kid, and there was only about 100 people in the arena. I was on about 4 p.m. in the afternoon, but, you know, I wasn't bothered because it was my dream to do that. But hopefully, you know, one day I can do that to a sold out arena and push on.
Hey, Bradley, can you turn your phone sideways to see, does it free up the speakers? The audience is saying it's slightly muffled.
You lock your screen, brother.
Yeah, you got rotation lock on
down,
your screen.
So unlock the screen lock. Yeah.
I've got headphones. I think it might be better if I try without the headphones, you think?
All right.
Yeah, while he sorts that out, we have Bradley.
Yeah, we're
joined on the show, man. Middleweight. He's in the middleweight division, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, middleweight,
Yes,
mate.
sir,
Yeah.
and he's looking to do big things. Yeah, that did free it up for sure. Go ahead, Ness.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but you turned it sideways. Did you unlock it or you didn't get a chance to?
I can turn it sideways, yeah.
Yeah. Boom. Now we cooking. On you now.
Oh, yeah. Good to go.
So Bradley, give us some gym stories. You know, let us know who are you kind of, you know, shared the ring with in training. Who is preparing you to be a world-class fighter? Why should the people get behind you? You know, there's millions of, middleweight division, I think there's 1,300 registered boxers right now in the middleweight division.
Yeah, you know, it's just, I think with me, especially people over here are kind of used to it now but I really don't look much, you know, don't look like a fighter. I'm tall and skinny, red hair, you know, and, you know, don't look like I can do much. And I think a lot of people, they get surprised when they see me because although I'm 6'3", quite tall of the weight, you know, I like a fight. I like to sit in the pocket and, you know, I'm in fun, entertaining fights all the time. And, you know, I've shared the ring with some, you know, world champions. I've done a lot of sparring with the likes of like Liam Smith before we boxed Munguia, and obviously boxed Canelo and people like that. I train at Rick Yatton's gym in Manchester. He's one of part of my team. You know, he's in my corner, and obviously you've seen the following that he had, but especially the Mancunians, like when he come over to Vegas and boxed Mayweather, you know, he has an exciting style, and you know, I just think really I'll be fun to get behind and follow my career. You know, I'm in fun, entertaining fights, and I just want to put on a show.
Now with only 10 fights, do you think you need more development, or are we ready to see you with a domestic big fight like Sam Eggington?
Yeah, you know, I'm in no rush. I've just turned 23, you know, a couple of months ago, so I'm quite young, but I don't want to be hanging about. I want to get in there and be testing myself in the next year or two. I want to be fighting for these titles 100%. I've still, you know, I've never gone past 6 rounds at the moment. I've only had one scheduled 8-rounder, so I want to get a few more rounds under my belt, and when I do, I want to be pushing on for these titles.
And what's your connection to Hatton? Is he your trainer or is he managing you? Ricky Hatton.
So he's part of my training team. So he's not my head coach, but I train in his gym and we train together. He's in my corner and stuff.
So you don't happen to spar his son? I'm sure you do, and just don't go full power, right? Because I think he's a welterweight.
I've never sparred Campbell, but he's in the gym all the time, and I see him sparring quite a lot. He's a good lad, Campbell. Very similar to his dad in and out the ring. He's fighting this Saturday, and really looking forward to it.
Definitely.
Awesome. Listen, I wanted to ask you. I'm not sure if Ness asked you or not, but the name Sting, obviously to go with Ray. How did that come about, man? Give us the backstory on that.
If I'm being honest, mate, it's a bit of a drunken story. A few of my mates, we were at watching. It was Tyson Fury's comeback, his first fight back, which was at Manchester Arena. I'd been given a few weeks off over Christmas. It was Christmas time. Ended up having a few drinks, and one of the lads just said it drunk. Oh, Bradley the Stingray, and I hated it at first. I didn't like it, but it's stuck now, and I've finally embraced it. And, people are loving it.
I love it. Go ahead, Nez.
We got one from the people, Connecticut in America. Here we have Coach Myers that says, "Good morning, champ. When you first turned pro, you mentioned it's a different type of pressure because you have to sell tickets to get fights, and it was draining." Securing ticket sales while you have to train for a fight. Do you still feel that way, or did things change?
I'm very lucky, me, that I've got a good following and a good fan base, so I don't really have to worry about that side of it. Although I still have to do it. I don't have to worry about selling enough tickets because I'm not sure how it works with yous over there, but with us, if you don't sell enough tickets to kind of pay yourself and pay the opponent and pay the promoter, it comes out of your pocket and it's you that's losing out. I know lads before that have boxed and come out with no money. They've not been paid because of the way the ticket sales work. They've not sold enough tickets. But I'm very I'm very honoured that I've got a good following and a good fan base. So I get at least 300, 400 people coming to watch me when I fight at the moment, and hopefully that's only going to get bigger.
That's amazing, man. We got Steve in the UK that says, "Hey, Bradley, thanks for coming on the show. Outside of boxing, what makes you tick? Do you play other sports, make music, read, write, poetry? What makes you you? Side question, are you from the red side or the blue side of Manchester? This is important for me to continue supporting your career."
He already answered.
Only joking.
Yeah, so
Once again, thanks for coming on the show.
I'm a City fan, and that's kind of one of my things that outside of the ring, during the week or the weekend, I like to put my feet up, watch Manchester City. 9 times out of 10 we get to the win, especially if we're playing United anyway.
Stick it to him.
We got Eric Garcia. Haven't learned where Eric's from, but he says, "Thanks for coming on the show. I saw that in your first 9 fights, you fought one guy with a winning record, but stepped up to an undefeated fighter for your last fight, and you got the KO. Were you going for the KO since you were fighting an undefeated fighter on a Matchroom card? Salute from California." We just learned where he's from.
Yeah, I didn't go out, looking for the knockout. We had a game plan, and I stuck to it. But I was confident in myself that I could hurt him. I'd sparred Lee in the past when I was a bit younger, and I think he kind of expected me to be this little kid that he sparred a few years ago, and I knew how much it progressed and how much harder I was hitting, how much stronger I was, and I was confident that I was going to surprise him. And my coach Blaine and Ricky had said to me, hit him hard early on and let him know that that you're not that little kid anymore, and we did, and he hurt him, and put my foot on the gas, smelled blood, and got him out of there.
All right, we got one more. It says, "In your professional debut, you fought a guy with 37 fights. I think that was very risky, being your debut fight. Sometimes those veteran fighters can cause a prospect problems early in their career. What was your initial reaction when you heard your opponent's record?" And that's Coach Myers in Connecticut.
You know, I'm very confident in my skill, and although it was my debut as a professional, I had 97 amateur fights. So I was very active as an amateur. I won national titles. I was all over the world with England, representing my country, and you know, I was confident that in my skill that I was good enough. You know, they put me in with anyone, and although a lot of the lads call them journeymen over here, you know, they don't have big winning records, but like you said, it's very easy to come unstuck against them. But I was confident in myself, and you know, I'd whoever they put in front of me, I'll get in with. Like I said, I just want to be in these good fights.
We got Israel Weber in Oklahoma that says, thanks for coming on the show. Oklahoma is a dream destination for many Manchester City fans. When you're next on a card here, lunch is on me.
I'm there. That's a dream one day, getting out. You know, I don't just want these Manchester fans. I want to go international. So hopefully one day.
Awesome. I want to know if you got any training in with Tyson Fury or Billy Joe Saunders or any of the team, Tommy or anybody.
Yeah. So when they were over, they first started training back. They were at our gym regularly for about a year. I think Tyson and Billy Joe were in the gym with us day in, day out. His little brother Tommy used to box with us. I actually lived with Tommy for about 2 years. Me and Tommy lived in the same house, trained together.
I know you got some
runs together, and yeah, you know, I know them well.
I know you got some stories, man. You gotta give some stories about Tommy. You inside 2 years. I know you got some funny stories.
He's a funny guy, Tommy, and you know, I think he gets. It's hard, you know. He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders, being Tyson's younger brother. Same with Campbell. You know, there's a lot of pressure, and I just, you know, they're still very young. They're younger than me, both of them, and you know, I think they just need a little bit of time to develop and to work, because they're very hard workers, and you know, they are talented lads, but just need a bit of time to work, and I think they'll both come good.
I don't think that Tommy has fought someone with an undefeated record like yourself, and I can't let you talk about Tommy without asking you about the biggest star in boxing these days, Jake Paul. Do you think Jake stands a chance, or are you like most hardcores that believes he's not a boxer and Tommy would probably end that whole Jake Paul, you know?
Yeah, you know, I think, to be fair, in a way, you know, I'm not his biggest fan, but in a way, I kind of take my hat off to him, because, you know, he's got everything that most of us boxers are trying to get. You know, the money and the nice lavish lifestyle and nice cards. He's got all that. He doesn't have to do it. So fair play to him. You know what I mean, for going out of his way. He's obviously come on a lot, you know, in a short amount of time. Progressed very well, but I do think, you know, I think with Tommy, people kind of write him off because, like you said, he's not boxed anyone with a winning record, and he's just Tyson's little brother. But you know, I know firsthand that he can fight. Tommy can fight. You know, I've shared the ring with him myself. You know, he can fight, and I think he will surprise people when he steps up.
But is the Jake Paul fight not a fair fight? Like, is it disrespectful of us to even think that it's a 50-50? Like, we've never seen Tommy like that. You know, he fights on BT cards that he's meant to win. Like you said, you've shared the gym with him. Is this fight, if it were to happen, like, does Jake Paul stand the chance, or is this a pretty evenly matched fight?
No, I'm very confident that I'd be surprised if Paul would go past 3 rounds with Tommy, and you know, that's no disrespect to him. Like I said, fair play for him, but Tommy can punch, and although a lot of people don't think he can fight, he really can. And I think, you know, against someone who's kind of a novice in the sport, really, I think he'd show that.
All right, that was your Jake Paul news.
Hey, let's have a little fun real quick, Bradley, if you don't mind. Let's have a little fun. I'm going to ask you some of my world-famous questions I like to ask. So let's have some fun with it. When you're in the gym or doing some road work, what is the type of music do you like to listen to so the fans can get
I'm quite big into house music. Big lover of house music, especially when I'm training. I like a lot of like the old Detroit and Chicago stuff as well. So yeah, usually a bit of that.
And does that change that song before you walk out the locker room, before your ring walk? What is that? Do you have a special song you listen to, or you don't play music at all when you're in the locker room?
I usually keep it close to home with some bit of Oasis or Stone Roses, some of the Manchester lads.
Love it, love it. Also, the next question I want to ask you is, what would be your pre-fight meal in your young career?
So
after weigh-in,
usually what I would do, I'd eat a lot of porridge or a lot of pasta and stuff. But for my last fight, I actually got a nutritionist on board, and kind of opened my eyes to a whole different way of, you know, making weight and stuff. And I was actually on peanut butter and jam bagels before my last fight. So yeah, I know that's what I said when he told me, but you know, when I was a little kid, I used to love him, and I thought, oh, you know, if he's telling me to eat this, happy days.
Awesome. And what would be your post-fight guilty pleasure? Like, I got to have it when I get out the ring.
I love a Domino's. Absolutely love a Domino's. Go to Texas barbecue.
Yes, Texas barbecue. I love that.
I love it. I love my final one. You know, so my final one is, if you were a superhero, what would be your superhero power?
Oh, that's a tough one. Quite into my superheroes as well. I love my Marvel films and stuff. I'd probably be to fly, you know, because then when it starts raining in Manchester, we can just fly off to somewhere sunny then.
To fly. Appreciate it. Thank you for being a good sport. Go ahead, Ness.
No, that's all our questions, Bradley, man. We want to thank you for coming on the show. We look forward to getting you back on. You know, as soon as you get something announced, just inbox us or have your manager text me, and we would love to reschedule you and continue to follow your career, brother. If you can, please give out any social media for those that haven't been following you can do so.
Yeah, so it's Brad Ray and then _on all my social media. It's all the same thing. You know, thanks so much for having me, guys. Hopefully speak to you.
All right, brother. Well, thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Bradley the Sting Ray, 10-0, undefeated middleweight, and last fight was with Matchroom, and looks to get back on some more cards. You know, he's in there with Hatton, you know, working with Eddie, you know, whenever he can, and he just took out an undefeated fighter.
He did.
March 20th. So respect to him. Go ahead and follow Bradley. And we have Damon Nicholson jumping on here with us in a matter of minutes. He's scheduled for 10. I'm going to go ahead and drop him the message. See if he can come on early. Yo, why Cambroso's got me souped up for this fight, man? He be having all the mean looks, right? He do mad mean mugs. Like, yo, Cambroso. He
played, yo. Y'all think he
got
played.
me pumped up, bro. He got me pumped up. Like, I
Yo,
feel
how
like.
about this? How about this? When Teofimo came in his face, how about he didn't even flinch though?
I mean, I don't know about nothing
like that. You didn't watch the press conference?
Yeah, I watched it. He just a tough guy, man. He just a real big tough. But look, you know, you don't gotta be scared to get your ass whooped. You don't gotta, you know, all that shit. None of that shit matters. You know what I'm saying? But he's souping me up, and I don't know that he's a big puncher, but he definitely lets his hands goes in combination. You know what I'm saying? But look at this face off, bruh. He's staring into the soul that is Teofimo, man. He like, yo, bruh, what's up with you, man? You know? Like, yo, and he's slightly bigger. Could he be stronger? It's crazy that this is a mandatory, bruh. I'm telling you, I mean, you know, is Cambroso on some Earl Spence?
He looking at Teo like food. Like, you food. You just don't know it yet, bruh, but you food.
Nah, look, he said his caption is, like I said, fuck peace. I want war.
There you go. That's what you want to hear, man.
That's what I want to hear that, man. I want to hear that. Let me shoot them on another message.
But while you're listening to right now, while Ness is shooting the message, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It does help with the growth and the visibility of the show. Also, smash the red and blue button. That's subscribe and join to be a part of the community and the family. We appreciate you so very much. And while you're at it, you can also check out Patreon, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying? Border Wars 11, June 12th, Watertown, Wisconsin is going down. And get all the, you know what I'm saying, information on the fighters that's going to be fighting, all their training, you know what I'm saying, all their promo videos, everything that you want to know about these fighters before June 12th. Join on Patreon. You You know what I'm saying? You can get it. Also, you can check out the YouTube page.
We got a
You see
press
it.
conference today too, right?
We do 1 o'clock, man. We got press conference with Twin from Orlando versus Lids Low. Get in the ring and swing, shawty. That about to be fire. So y'all stay tuned and keep it locked, man. Keep it locked. We got a lot of things on the way.
Yes, we do. And we got some super chats to get to. So let me do that right now while we wait for Damon Nicholson coming off of a very valiant fight versus the red hot prospect, which is Edgar Berlanga, hailing from New York City. And we're going to take it from the top. Ohio Runs Boxing says, I'm so sick and tired of these boxing rumors and so-called done deals. Shaking my damn head. Yeah, that's about where I'm at with it.
Facts. Me too.
Mad Bent Kansas City says, I don't believe it till I see it. Wilder training for somebody. Well, I mean, according to Bob, if they can't do the AJ deal, they're going to fight Wilder. They're going to breathe some life into Wilder and fight Wilder. That's what he said. We're going to breathe some life.
Bob is the best. Bob is the best. I don't care nobody say, yo, Bob good at what he do.
My man said we'll breathe some life into Wilder. That's crazy because isn't it ironic? That's what Wilder did to Fury's career, man.
Yes, he did.
Fury was sitting out there just fat and drinking beers.
You know how karma go.
Karma, man. Yo, we got Real Najatic. Where you been at? Damn. COVID kept her away, man. Now that we got fights for you, man, I got mad girls in Wisconsin.
Mad girls.
Yo, mad girls trying to get in this shit. I got a 160-pounder. I mean, I got it all out there in Wisconsin. But she says, can we ban Francis from asking these pre-fight, post-meal questions? What face is that? Is that that's like exhausted face, or is it like that's not frustration. That's more like
I think she's frustrated that she's still in the lockdown more than anything else. She got to deal with that.
Yeah. Midwest Boxing says, I like the pre-fight, post-fight questions. Are you a UK sausage? Is he getting that from Fury? Because Fury was like, Eddie, you little sausage.
All Canelo. Do you promote Billy Joe or not, you little wanky prick? Frank Warren is worth 10 a year, Eddie, you little sausage. He knows how to promote.
You little sausage.
You little sausage.
Billy Joe all over Tyson Fury's shoulder like, you lying bastard, Eddie.
I'll tell you, they're coming for
Eddie, listen, don't get it confused. Because I know there's a lot of people still confused. Like, yo, Ness, just last week you was singing Eddie's tune, and I still am. And just yesterday I was saying he's the one that could do UFC for boxing. I still am. That don't mean, we don't, that don't mean we can't say the truth or what's going on or reveal. Right. Did you see the ammo shit, bro?
Nah, I didn't. I was just saying I didn't even get a chance to see it, man. What happened?
I mean,
I already took down the post, so I went to go look and it was gone.
Get out of here! It ain't gone.
They said he took down the post, man.
It ain't gone, bro. I just showed it. How could it be gone already? I love when it's gone. I love when it's gone. When we do a show on it and then it's gone, that's like, man, it makes me feel like, yo, we got some reach. Like, yo, did you see what happened on the Boxing Boy?
Exactly.
Let me see. I don't think it's gone, man. I think you tripping. I think this is Francis' way of it's gone.
All right then.
Bro, I literally, let me tell you something. I literally, like, you know how you go to his page, it was there and then it disappeared the box. So he deleted it for sure. But let me tell y'all something else. I don't know what we did to Ammo, but he blocked the Boxing Voice. Mind you, we was bigging him up for taking that fight with Mama's boy. I'm telling you, these boxers are more sensitive than like infant babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember anything bad I said about Ammo. I promise.
In the infancy stage of his career, so. Yeah.
But how could, like, it's crazy.
It is. It's very crazy.
It's crazy. But guess what, Ammo? You deleted it. It's on our YouTube channel now. Forever. Because I screen shared the shit out of that.
Yeah, I'm about to go back and look for that.
Nah, it's on the show. It's already there forever. Yeah, his name is Earth now. Because Ammo Williams is his slave name, he said. Listen, you go through his page and I don't know, man. Someone DM me. I don't know how you know. They're saying Eddie's saying that he can't be medically cleared for a fight. Like, I don't even know if that's true, you know. They could be lying, but
wow. A lot of things going on right now with these young fighters, man, and mental wealth, right?
Yeah, man.
Health, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, people doubting Ryan. They doubting Ryan's mental health now. But like, I want to say that, right? Like, I see people, like, I didn't watch anyone's shows or listen to anyone audio, but I seen people's thumbnail, and I think it might have even been Punch Drunk, who I fuck with, and it's like, yo, Ryan's mental health in question, and it's because he's like next to a girl in a swimsuit. Like, I don't know if that's his girl. You know what I'm saying? But right. I'll be real. If I'm depressed, I want to probably be around a woman. Know what I'm saying? If I'm depressed, I probably want to be around a woman. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why I don't really understand how the two mean you ain't going through something just because you with your girl or a female that you know, looks good. You not going through something. I didn't get that. But I do not question Ryan's mental state at the moment. You know, we all know T.O. went through something when his family wasn't in approve of his love life. So, you know, we who are we? You know, we're all simple humans that go through shit with emotions and shit like that. So,
and it's hard for you to go in somebody's head and tell them what they thinking and feeling, man. That's kind of like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's, again,
yeah, you gotta respect everyone's space.
Got to, man. You got to, because we all don't go through the same things, and what might be easy for you is not easy for me. So, you know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. Ryan, get better, man. Get healthy, brother.
Word. Shout out to my man Elion Rodriguez, always working. Him and Ofacio. Now we know they train with Dominic Crowder. Yo, Coach Nelson gym getting crazy. That's why I picked Pitufo on some, like, you know, picking with my heart, because I really like Coach Guzman and Coach Nelson, you know, and fuck it. Was one bad pick, you know what I'm saying? The win would have been so much sweeter if he would have got it, but now I did they put all types of manos de piedra on his ass. Bowen Bama says Ammo got bumped. Oh, excuse me. Ammo got dumped by his girl and turned on everyone. They say he went crazy. Damn.
You know that do it to you, man.
No, that shit will do it to you. What? I mean, I didn't go crazy, man. Word is born. I went through my divorce. You know what I'm saying? But it is hard.
Yeah, you know, it's on your mental heavy, man.
It's hard to go through a separation with someone that you love, So if that's what's going on with Ammo, I get it. But damn, why what's it called? What's the right phrase? I don't know. Lash out on Eddie though.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
well, we said everyone. He turned on everyone. So
I mean he only did audio on Eddie. He didn't put he blocked the boxing voice. He didn't put the boxing voice in that audio. He came for Eddie. He like, fuck you, Eddie. You know, I'm like, damn.
I wonder what happened, man.
He like, you's a pussy, Eddie. Wow. If you was in school, I'd take your lunch money, Eddie. Like, yo, he talking crazy. I don't think he ever getting a fight from Eddie. And if not, maybe he does. All publicity is good publicity, right? Does Eddie look at this and laugh at it and talk about it on his lives and Instagram and spin it in a good way for Ammo? Because at the end of the day, Ammo did just graduate. He beat Mama's boy. Do you really want to cut this dude?
True. Big facts. Because he's making, you know what I'm saying, he's making that push, that next push. So you want to keep him active, keep him in the right fights until you get him another fight like that, you know, like a Mama's boy fight, to give him that next step up. So yeah, definitely, man. I don't understand, you know, there got to be some more underlying things going on for him to even come out and say these type of things. And you know, these fighters have the relationships with their promoters. They are the business. So I mean, the promoter technically works for them, right?
Yeah. Yo, Francis, so I'm going through something, but in the eyes of the public, I'm not going through something because I happen to be rich. I happen to have a glass house on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else uses the beach for peace and tranquility. Everyone else uses the beach to just relax. But if I'm on the beach with my significant other, my mental health is in question. Yo, people, like, I swear, man.
You know what's so funny
we
about that?
shouldn't be allowed to have so many opinions sometimes, man.
No, it's tough because if you see Broner, even himself, many times before have said, everybody just wants stuff from me, man. I get up every day. He got everything. But the pressure sometimes becomes. And then again, too, when you got a broken arm or a broken leg or a cut on the face, you can see it, man. You can't see it when you're dealing with mental health, man. It's not something across your face. You know what I mean? You gotta have a conversation with some people. You can't, even when you talk to them, you still don't know. They gotta open up. So you don't know what somebody's going through. And always remember, heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. Just a fact.
The mom fell asleep on us, man. My man was up at 8:30. Now it's like
he jumped out.
MIA on us and shit. What the bejeebas?
Sure. Well, man, y'all gotta be a little bit more what's the word I'm talking? Sensitive, I guess, to the fact that, you know what I'm saying, everybody going through what they go through, and let's see you get a boatload of money and having the pressures of dealing with that and see how your mental health holds up. It's a lot, man.
For real. Look, you know.
I see when you were looking for your when you were looking for your house, bro. At one point, bro, you was hella frustrated.
For real.
Hella frustrated, bro. Like, come on, man, let's keep it 100. You're like, I'm done, bro. Like, that was nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? So can you imagine, like, adding all this stuff to that? Like,
you ain't lying, man.
Y'all just gotta understand, man. Everybody built different. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you say, like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what a lot of people don't realize, too? A lot of people from back in the day have PTSD, man. They just don't know it. A lot of things you see and traumatic stuff that you see, and you're not supposed to see them things, deal with them things. But you learn to deal with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a lot of people got PTSD, man.
What the fuck?
What happened?
No fucking way.
Whoa. Something is going on. We about to, what? Sympathetic is the word you're looking for. There you go. Thank you. What happened?
I cannot believe this. Wow. I mean, you know, this is just goes to show that the WBA. I'm never gonna get an interview with Gilbert Mendoza, man. I mean, but this is why, because I will not stand for this. Look at this. How did they sanction this fight with Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Like, why do you do that?
Oh, man.
Yo, I swear, I guess everybody, there's a lane. Like, yo, he really got Peter Guns and Cisco Rosado from Love and Hip Hop, like, as celebrity guests at this fight. Yo, this is bananas, bro.
Yeah, nuts. They're getting the title, a WBA title.
I don't know if it's a title, but I mean,
something.
Wow. Let me see what's going on here. Does the WBA actually have this on their YouTube, on their Instagram? Damn, they got Sinisa Estrada out here looking like a Playboy model. Y'all see this? That shit on their Instagram. Okay, Sinisa, I see you. I don't see the Aaron Carter. I hope that's fake, man, cause I wouldn't understand what what the WBA would be thinking right here. Sheesh. Yeah, no, I don't see it no more. I do see this though. Shout out to Ebony Bridges, man. She knows how to make an impression.
She definitely does.
What I'm saying? She might have not won the war, or rather the battle, but she definitely won the war.
Because everybody talking about her today.
Everybody talk about Ebony.
Can we see her again fight? Everybody, when she gonna fight again?
I know. Who's a good matchup for her?
That's a good question, man. That's good. Anybody stateside?
Ooh, stateside.
You got to bring it to the U.S., man.
What weight is she?
Shit. I'm gonna look right now because I don't even know off the top.
Yeah, man. So, damn, Dazn fell asleep on us, y'all. He must have fell asleep. Hold up, I got 2 minutes. Let me see what I got. Who this? It ain't Dazn. It ain't Mr. Nicholson. Yeah, man.
Bantamweight. So let me go to the bantamweight.
And you take people's life through paperwork and you think you're better than somebody else, and you're not. You're not at all. You just run behind that little Dazn sign. Daddy, can I have some more money? You a fucking pussy, bro. You ain't never been in the streets. And it was all good because I knew the game. But the worst thing you did was disrespect my motherfucking dog, nigga. Don't disrespect my dog. Cause God is my Iredale, nigga. You was a bitch. You was a pussy asshole. I slapped the fuck out you and take your lunch money too. You lucky you was born with that motherfucking bread. Cause if you wasn't, I would've been busted your head. Real shit. I ain't playing with these niggas no more.
Yo, the fact he threw a beat on it lets you know he's totally losing it. He started spitting and was going mad slow. Like, you would have known that would have bust you in your head. Yo, hilarious, man. Hilarious.
Yeah, but bantamweight, and I don't see nobody like US wise.
All right, Dazn said he downloading the Skype.
You hear me?
What?
She's bantamweight, Ebony Bridges, and I don't see nobody like US side that
Bantam, what's that? 126? Nah, that's feather. Bantam 118. Can't she fight? Oh nah, Estrada like 105, right?
Is she?
I think so. Sinisa mad small. Yo, that ammo beat sounded like, remember them Casio pianos?
Casios?
That little auto beat they used to have, like do 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 do. That shit was hilarious.
So people just be looking at Eddie and just be tired of the fact that he grew up with money.
That shit was hilarious, man.
Shit's nuts.
And it ain't even go that deep. It's kind of funny too. Oh yeah.
Yo, this shit sound like a diss track. My man said, yo, he come on narrating. He got the evil laugh. He's like, it's kind of funny too. Yeah. Yo, did he plan this shit?
Yeah, bitch. Eddie Hearn, you's a bitch, bro. You a pussy. And you take people's life through paperwork and you think you're better than somebody else, and you're not.
Yo, that's the one thing I had paused earlier and talked about. You wasn't here.
Right.
You take I was like, yo, is y'all listening? Like he said you take people's life. You take people's life through paperwork.
Damn.
So basically he's saying like, yo, this is my dream, is to become a professional.
And that link one more time for Dazn real quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
Nah, it's all good. You know, this is my dream, is to become a world champion, and you trying to take my life because of the contract I'm in or whatever the case may be. I mean, we deciphering here. We deciphering while we wait for Dazn Nicholson coming off his valiant fight versus
that's
Edgar.
why you read, and that's why you have a team, Ness.
What's up?
I said that's why you read, and that's why you have a team.
What am I reading?
So you don't get taken in a contract.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why you have a team when you read, man. Like no shots thrown though.
Shit, my producer like, yo, Eddie is confident it gets done. Phone calls at the weekend and yesterday.
Keep saying that, man.
And yesterday,
man,
listen.
Somewhere, man.
And yesterday with Tyson's lawyers. So why would Tyson come out today talking about Eddie, you little sausage?
Come on, man. It's crazy, man. They tripping, man. They tripping, but yeah. Eddie, you little sausage.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Holy, man, I'm excited to hear what Dazn got to say, man. He had a sensational performance.
Nah,
I mean, against the big puncher,
I
man.
think he's excited, man. I think he's not.
He's up, man.
Yeah, I
He's
think
up.
he's in up spirits with the performance.
I also want to know. Well, he probably won't tell us, but I'm gonna ask him a few questions about some things with the fight. But listen, if y'all don't forget, man, Demond Nicholson, you know what I'm saying, was training with Calvin Ford and the whole team over there, and he was in tremendous shape. One thing I must say, he was in tremendous shape, because being knocked down 4 times, I mean, you got to be in tremendous shape. Your legs got to be in good shape. You know what I mean? He used every angle of that ring to not get knocked out by Berlanga, but it was an exciting fight, man. It's a fight that was very exciting, especially for an 8-rounder. Very exciting. But yo, we got a super chat from Sway that says, "Laugh out loud. Someone throw that ether beat on that." Laughing emoji.
Yo, hilarious.
Like, he produced that. Like, he sat down and produced that. It's crazy.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, you're just a bitch, bro. You a pussy.
Who that? Who are ya? Trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out,
Man. Let me see, man. Let me see something right quick, man. I gotta check something right quick. Right quick, man. We got over, you know what I'm saying, 200 something people in here right now. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, please. I have your questions ready for Demond Nicholson. You know what I'm saying? He took on Edgar Berlanga in Kissimmee, Florida, on the undercard of Navarrete. And you want to talk to him and see what's going on with him, and you know what I'm saying, exactly what's next, and how was the night itself, how was the performance and everything. Well, we've seen it, but from his standpoint. Also, I gotta tell you, man, that 3-on-3 basketball tournament is coming. You know, we're doing our Eddie Hearn style announcement. Is coming sometime in August. Get your sneakers ready. Get out there and play. Don't come to the 3-on-3 tournament without playing, because you might pull a hammy, blow an ACL, blow an Achilles. Just get out there and run around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get warmed up. And we're going to pick your team. If you want to come with your team, you can. Or we're going to be making teams in Florida. This will be in Florida in August. We just haven't locked in the date yet, because we're trying to find the perfect venue to have the barbecue and, you know what I'm saying, have the tournament so that everybody can enjoy, you know, together. We're thinking of outdoor or indoor. I'm thinking indoor. Next one's outdoor. I don't know about that Florida heat outdoor, especially in August. So we're still working it out. Shout out to Keem, man, and Twin out there in Orlando. Jordan Baker, help us find that gym so we can lock in the date and everybody can get their travels locked in and everything locked in, because this one's about to be a good one. We all got Micah K looking to come out, man. Listen, it should be a dope one. Maybe we can get a couple teams of 3s with females on them. Maybe we can mix them. Depends on what the case may be. Also, we got a 3-city tour, man. 3-city tour. First stop is in Dallas. Man. You get to see us perform live, you know what I'm saying, in front of you, and we get to do, you know what I'm saying, a little meet and greet, a little hangout after. So looking forward to that. That's going to be sometime in September. But the date is definitely subject to change. So we appreciate you. We thank you so very much. Go ahead and check out the Patreon, because that's where you get all the news and notes and what's going on at TBV. Appreciate it. Yeah. Right now, Ness is over there trying to figure out things out, make things out. Waiting for Demond Nicholson to download the Skype and jump on, and we're going to get to asking some questions and talk. So, yeah, Shannon Courtney, who would you guys like to see Ebony Bridges fight over in the U.S.? Would you like to see her fight in the U.S.? And who at bantamweight? Or do you want to see her fight Shannon Courtney twice? That's what we're looking at right now. And yeah, man, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua. Apparently the deal has been agreed upon. Well, it's been agreed upon for the last few weeks. But nothing is in, you know, everybody's doing their own talking. The only thing is that AJ hasn't really been talking, so he's been kind of quiet. But Tyson Fury is out here talking. But I really believe that third fight got to go down, man. Something tells me that third fight is going to go down. So that's what we're doing right now. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody listening and rocking right now with us. Listen, Border Wars, listen, Corey Frank versus MRJ for the main event. Also, we got Smoke 'em Out Jay versus Sean, Mission Impossible for the heavyweight, you know what I'm saying, title eliminator. So this fight right here, the winner is their next fight will be for the heavyweight title in Border Wars. Also, you know what I mean, we got Lidslow versus Twin. Their press conference is at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. Don't want to miss it, man. That one about to be fire. And you won't call you Sticky Stick. Stickity Dick. Big Big. Got it? Nope. Still working on it. Jake Paul versus Ebony Bridges. Who wins? Mitty's crazy. But we like to see that. Yeah, who would you guys like to see, man? Who would you guys like to see? Pause. Definitely, you got to pause that. Come on, man. Heather Hardy? Is she the same weight? Heather the same weight? I got to look that up. That wouldn't be a good one. That'd be a good one right there, man. I don't think she's the same weight.
Yo,
you got it. You got it.
Mitty a hater.
Mitty a hater.
He mad that Jake Paul bigger than everybody in boxing right now.
She feather.
But
up or down,
Jake Paul and Ebony would be a super fight because of their popularity, though. Yo, I don't know what's up with Dazn, man.
He downloading. He's figuring it out, man. They give me a few minutes. Featherweight. Heather Hardy. I guess that fight would be good if they can make the weight.
Are they in the same weight?
No. Heather's at feather. Which I'm assuming is above. I mean, they could probably do a catch weight or something. That'd be a big fight. Both of them can sell. Ass off, I tell you that. Heather already know how to sell some tickets, especially if they go to New York. And with Ebony Bridges and her and what she's doing right now on social media and how she's pushing and selling her fights and stuff like that is it'd be great. It'd be great. She definitely got to capitalize on our U.S. market.
Have they announced anything about Michael Hunter? I know that Eddie won the purse bid, but he hasn't announced a date for that, right?
Nah.
Damn, bro. Dazn killing us. I'm about to go to these calls, man. It's over.
Hey, go to callers in the meantime. Yeah.
Two days in a row.
You terrible. Call him on the phone, man. Maybe you're having some trouble.
You got the numbers there, man. Go ahead. I ain't beat. I got to get to the callers, man. We going out to the people. But first...
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Who we got up?
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Phone jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
We do not hear you, Brandon, even though you are unmuted. If you're on Blog Talk, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and the number to call in 1-425-569-5241. Now, Brandon, I think we hear you.
I'm good. Okay, I had to restart, hop back on or get back off. Can you hear me now?
We hear you now.
Yeah, good morning, fellas, man. If anybody got some contact information on Young Ammo, tell them to reach out to me. I can give him some game. If he's really going through all that over a woman, you know, I got some news the young brother can use and lift the spirits up. Cause ain't no reason to be sipping like that. But as far as this topic, man, I'm sick of this whole fucking topic of Wilder and Fury and AJ. And I understand, you know, it ain't a lot to talk about, but when this is the only topic, just do Untitled or something. Talk about some movies or music, or you can talk about women and pussy. I just get tired of talking about this shit. It's just getting old at this point. If the fight happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. If they gonna fight Wilder, I mean, let's just be real. When are they gonna start planning that as the backup plan? When is that fight going? Start getting, if they gonna rush Job Wilder versus Fury 3, they're supposed to be at the Raiders Stadium. When at the Raiders Stadium, they start playing football in August, September. So I don't know, man. It's just all getting old now. So like I said, just do Untitled when it's the only topic. I'd rather talk about women and music. But y'all have a good one, man. Yo, Ammo, reach out to the OG, brother. I got you, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Yeah, man. Speaking of Untitled, for all our TBV Untitled listeners, you can catch that. It's on members, and it's also being uploaded to Patreon. I do apologize. I won't try to lie. I forgot to upload it yesterday. You know what I mean? I just forgot. I forgot. But I didn't forget to upload the audio. So, if you like the MP3, it's on there. But I did forget to upload the video for those that like to watch the video. Still no word from Dazn. Call him, I can't mess with Skype. What happened?
Tough, man. Trying to figure it out.
But Francis, man.
Yeah, what's up? Talk to me.
We got Josh in the 704.
Josh, what up?
Yeah.
What's
up, TBV? What's good with you?
Good day in the neighborhood.
Yes, it's a great day in the neighborhood. I like this news because at the end of the day, man, the former WBC champion has had 10 successful defenses. So there's no reason why he shouldn't get his rematch. Regardless of what's going on with Fury or, the contract, man, this man deserves a third shot. He deserves to get his title back. And I'm telling you, if he knocks out Fury, let's just say they do have to fight, and he knocks out Fury, he beats Fury. We're going to see what AJ and Eddie Hearn is really about, because they've been trying to, because let's put it globally, Wilder and Joshua is a bigger fight than Fury and Joshua. That's just freaking facts. American involved in the undisputed fight is better than two Brits, just period. So I hope this happens. Shout out to y'all, TVV. I'm out.
All right, Josh. Thank you for your call.
For your call, and if you want to call in, the number to do so is 14255695241. We're talking Bob Arum's frustrated over Eddie Hearn's radio silence on the Fury Joshua site deal. Fury might fight Wilder next. I mean, you didn't really give me your opinion on that, man. Arum is saying that, they'll just breathe life into Wilder if because they don't believe in Eddie no more, is how they sound.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on, in my opinion, than just, Eddie coming up with whatever deal that needs to be come up with. They still, as you can tell, probably in litigation, and still a lot of things to sort out and work out. So Bob is just, doing his best to I guess get his fighter prepared for a fight that might not be happening. So let's just focus your mind that it could go back towards Wilder 3. We might have to revisit that before we take this AJ fight. That's how I look at it. And Bob is just making sure that he puts everything out there so it's not a surprise. You know what I mean? He likes to speak ahead, which is crazy to me, man. It's just crazy to me because we've heard Bob say some things before that we're like, but Bob don't really, when he say, he don't really miss. Sometimes he miss, but he don't really miss that much, does he? From your standpoint?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think he be lying. He said Porter ain't worth a mill. He said Porter ain't worth a mill. He said Crawford is losing money. I think he be lying too, man. They think they all lie when necessary, man.
Exactly. And that's why it makes it difficult, you know what I mean? But a lot of people think Eddie ain't lying right now. You think that, he's telling the truth. He's doing the best he can to get it.
I mean, he's the only one doing anything. That's why people are still behind him. Ain't nobody else trying to get it done, but, and that's what's so weird to me. Like, why can't Fury, Frank and Bob try to secure some shit in America with AJ and Fury through ESPN and Dazn, in case they can't get nothing done with the Middle East. I'm so, I don't understand why they leaving it all on Eddie to get it done. But anyway, man, let me get to Coach Myers. What up, though?
Yo, what's good, Ness, Francis?
What up?
What's goody?
Just chilling. I think more blame should be put on Bob, because Eddie's. I feel like Eddie's out trying. You know what I mean? He's out there trying. I feel like Bob on Top Rank been struggling to get their top fighters top fights. Example with Fury, he can't lock in nothing with AJ. You know, he can't do nothing big. Who else? Tio, he couldn't lock that in. Thriller had to get that. Crawford, he still can't get him a big fight. So I don't know. Like I don't think Bob should be talking right now, because he can't get none of his fighters big fights. Even the Shakur, he can't even lock in the Herring fight for him. So I don't know. Besides that, what do you think about the new news with Errol Spence and Pacquiao July talk? You think that's just talk or what? But that's my call.
I mean, we did a show on it, man. We announced that there's rumors, not rumors, that Michael Coppinger reported that there's talks that fight is going to happen. But, until they announce it officially, it ain't official. But we got a super chat. We got a super chat from For Sure Fire D. For Sure Fire D, who says... Let me see where this super chat at. He said, "Hey, Frankie, last time I said something about the next Border Wars being in Texas, you brushed me off and said something about site fee. Which Border Wars fighter paid for site fee? Oh, excuse me, paid for a site fee, thinking emoji. Stop playing with me. For your next fight, be with me, and I stop you in one round." Nah, so I ain't even gonna let my fighter answer that.
Hold on,
I ain't gonna let you answer. I ain't gonna let
I'll
you.
let you answer, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer. So, For Sure Fire D, for one, I want to ask you. I know you did tell me, but I smoke hella pot. But I feel like you told me you back on this card and you want Malik. I need you to tell me that again so that I could lock that in. But Malik is still available, and just talked to him the other day. I just completely forgot. Secondly, shout out to you for the $10 super chat. Thirdly, Francis said that, but so did I. And that comes from getting a site fee from Wisconsin because they wanted us to put the show on over there. So it's kind of like you, right? Like if you turn pro, you fight a undefeated fighter, that ranked you, you don't really want to fight another fighter that's ranked below the one you just fought. So that's how we looking at it. Like we just got ranked by being graduated to a live venue where we could sell alcohol, we could sell tickets, it could be an actual event. And Francis isn't putting you down. He's saying we trying to stay on the same pay scale. Just like a champ, they get the belt. Now they making that million. They ain't trying to take under what they got. When you get that belt, your contract changed. So it's nothing against you. We just trying to keep it the same. But don't mean we ain't coming to Texas. Listen, I got connections in Texas. Remember, I was
coming to Texas in September for a live show. What you talking about? That's what I'm saying. It's because I said it. That's why he come at me.
No, it was just miscommunication. So we coming to Texas for sure for our first tour date on our 3-city tour. And we're coming to Texas for Border Wars without a doubt. Texas is one of our biggest locations for Border Wars in terms of participants. We just trying to finalize a venue, man. We just trying to finalize a venue to make it more special for you. So, I know you brought your grandmother the last time and your girl so that they could, look at it and look around and be like, damn, DeMarcus is fighting on a high level. And that's all we want. It's no knock on you. We just want the best for Border Wars so that you guys can have the best experience. That being said, let me get to Seattle. Seattle about to get skit. You about to get skit. You know what I'm saying? Seattle. Nah, no disrespect, but that's just how it goes. When
the champ is here. The champ is here!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know I'm dyslexic. I seen the S and hit the wrong one.
Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people, people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo, TBV, what's good?
What up?
What's happening?
Y'all can hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
Clear.
Good, man. Your boy finally started getting 2 days off, man. Do I sound like I'm rested? You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? So I called into the show. Y'all know I don't usually get to call in no more. So, you know what I'm saying? It's my first day off. You know what I'm saying? It's my first day live listening, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I see the topic is Fury and AJ might be off. Wilder might be back on. What's on? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Then Wilder training again, too, where he back in the gym. So, I mean, if it happened, it happened. But y'all know how I feel about talking about fights that ain't been made yet. So, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But on that good side, though, I did talk to Justo, man, and we are going to be able to at least get that song for Border Wars.
Stainless,
you said you wanted.
Let me get right back to you. Looks like Dazn just jumped on.
Yeah.
What up, champ? How are you?
What's up, brother? My bad, man. I was trying to. I kind of fix my Wi-Fi, man.
All good, man. We got you. That's what's important.
I mean,
you're back in Baltimore, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm back. Low, but I'm back.
Okay. And how you feeling, man? Good spirits?
Yeah, man. I'm in okay spirits. Never in good spirits after a loss, but I'm good. I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here. Happy to get back home safe. I'm not in no hospital, nothing like that, man. So I'm doing great.
I mean, it didn't look like you came out of a fight either, man. Looking kind of clean over there.
No swells and nothing. I mean, we got to give you credit for that. You are the first guy not only to get out the first round, but to take them to the 8th round, to the final of the fight. You didn't get stopped. Are you looking at that as a victory in itself, or, you know, obviously you didn't get the win, so there's no, what do we call them, moral victories?
Nah, there's no moral victories for me, man. I didn't get the win. So I mean, that's just what it is, man. You know, I'm not one of those fighters who you know, who's just in it to take a check or anything like that, man. I'm in it to win, you know. So, but I'm doing great, man. I'm doing fine. You know, no hard grudges, nothing took it from it. You know, it was just a lesson, you know.
So I guess, I mean, the $1 million question is the power real?
Yeah, the kid definitely, the power is real. The kid definitely hits hard. You know, but the only thing is, you know, when I got hit in that second round, you know, he grazed me on the top of my head, you know, so it's kind of hard to say I really felt his power. You know, I got hit in the top of my head, you know, so the real shot that he caught me with was in the 8th round. You know, my legs were already gone then, and so I really can't tell you how hard he really hits. He does hit hard, but you know, I can't really tell you how hard he hits. You know, but
it's understandable.
Hey, Dazn. Sorry, I have to finish your question. I have one request after. Continue what you're saying.
No problem. Yeah, but the kid, he definitely has power. It's there. You know, like I said, he grazed me on the top of my head and I went down. So he definitely has power.
Beautiful. Go ahead, Ness.
So I need you to compare him to Jesse Hart, right? Because, you know, first of all, walk us back through that, right? Because a lot of fight fans, they did the triangle theory. They're like, well, Jesse Hart stopped Dazn in 7. You know, Berlanga is exposed. That was like, after you fought him, that's the headline. Like, Berlanga's exposed.
You really, I mean, the Jesse Hart fight was totally different from the Edgar Berlanga fight. The referee stopped the Jesse Hart fight, you know, so I really couldn't, and I wasn't in as great shape against Jesse Hart as I was against Edgar. So, you know what I mean? It's totally different. You know, you really can't compare the two. You know,
you was in phenomenal shape. Looked like you was in phenomenal shape, man. Like you really took this camp serious, man, and got down.
Yes, man.
You know,
So,
it reminded us of Jerry Forrest, is what we said when he fought Jalal J, that he got down 3 times, but he kept getting back up. Like, and you refused to stay down.
Yeah. I refused, man. And you know, each time I got back up, except for the last round, but you know, I got back up and I fought. You know, a couple of those knockdowns weren't really knockdowns either. You know, but they called it knockdowns, and I got back up and fought. I didn't let it, you know, break my spirit or none of that. You know, I got back up and I fought hard. You know.
I wanted to know from the outside, it looked like Edgar was chasing the power punch more than setting it up. Did it feel like that on the inside?
Nah, definitely. And you know, with me, you know, I have skills, you know, so it was kind of hard for him to set anything up. You know, a lot of the punches that he did land was me from my lack of defense, you know, my lack of being my ring rust. You know, a lot of times fighters, when they don't fight for a while, you know, they make minor mistakes, and that's what happened. He picked up on my minor mistakes and he flourished off of it.
I feel like you was controlling the distance well when you wanted to, but on the inside, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? You either, because, you know, you say some of those weren't knockdowns, but he did either touch you, graze you. It's like your legs was there because you was able to get up from these shots, but sometimes it looked like your legs wasn't there. Was something up?
Yeah, it's, you know, that second round when he caught me on the top of my head, he messed my equilibrium up. You know, most times when fighters get hit on the top of the head or back of the head, you know, messes up the equilibrium. So anything he would have hit me with, my legs would have been look shaky. You know, and I messed my knee up in that fight. I don't know how I messed it up, but I messed my knee up, so I wasn't able to really sit down on a lot of my punches and stuff like that. I didn't realize it until after the fight. But that was the case, you know.
I'd agree with you on that one right there, because we were saying that I felt like if you'd have sat down to some of the punches, you could have, you know, got his attention a little bit more, slowed down some of that forward pressure he was putting on you. But you used almost every inch of the ring and that skill package you got to stay out of the way. The only time I felt like you gave him opportunities when you laid it on the ropes or in the corner. What was your mindset when you were doing that, if you don't mind me asking?
When I was doing that, when I was on the ropes in the corner, you know, like I said, I really couldn't plant down on my feet. So what I did was I used the ropes to bait him in, because I seen most of his punches. You know, I seen him with my eyes. So I was baiting him in, trying to land the punch as hard as I could, you know, from off the ropes. But that's why I was on the ropes like that, you know. You know, I was just trying to do whatever I could, man, to win. You know,
is he fast, Damon? Because I feel like when you was jabbing, you was landing. Why you ain't just keep jabbing? Like sometimes you would just move back and like get out of danger. I felt like he was putting mental pressure. Like he wasn't even really using a jab to walk you down.
He wasn't. I thought he was faster. You know, he probably could have been faster, but you know, it's a lot that goes through a fighter head, you know, when they're in that ring. And it's a lot that he has to get ready for mentally, you know. For me, you know, it was just about trying to win, you know, trying to do whatever I could to bait him in, to land a good punch and stuff like that. You know, like I said, I didn't have my feet all the way up under me after the second round. So I was just trying to do what I could to land a good punch.
I love it. I got a question. Can I ask you a question real quick? I just want to know, in between the rounds, when you were in the ring, you were speaking, was that to your corner you were speaking to? You're saying like, I got you. Were they giving you instructions, or what were they saying? Everybody was like, is Damon talking to the crowd?
Nah. I was talking to my corner. They were giving me instructions. And like I said, I wasn't all the way there. I was there, but I wasn't there at the same time. It was more so trying to get myself back together, trying to get myself mentally back together so I can get back to the game plan what my coaches had for me. So when they were telling me what to do, they were asking me why wasn't I doing this? I was like, well, I got you, you know, like basically I'm saying like, look, I'm trying to get myself together mentally. I'm not all the way here, you know, but I got you, you know.
Damon, did you put money on the decision that you would make it to 12? I keep saying 12. I hate that this was an 8-rounder. Let me tell you, I hate that it was an 8-rounder.
I bet money that I would get out the first round, and I bet money that I would make it to the fourth. That I would get out the fourth round.
Nice.
So I won money on that.
At least, man. At least.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I ask my question on this, or I just got one request? I gotta get the breakdown from Pops, if you don't mind. Just a quick breakdown of his idea of the fight. From his standpoint. Give us your standpoint on how you took the fight and how you seen the fight.
Well, like I said, he got caught in the second round, and that took his legs out. But our thing was to keep the jab, use lateral movement, and stay on the jab, because I knew that the kid couldn't out-jab him out, But if he could have sat down when he threw those right hands, he would have got rid of him, But the kid, got power. He got like retarded strength. He don't have speed. He just got basic power. He don't have a lot of skills, because Dazn was setting traps and he was falling right for it.
Yeah.
But Dazn didn't have the legs to react to what he was shooting at him.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shots Dazn was putting out there didn't have nothing on him, because he couldn't sit down on it and pop. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So you were giving him instructions in the corner. Did you realize at any point that Dazn was in there, but he was still dealing with a little bit of the ring rust going from round to round?
Well, it wasn't. The ring rust was one thing, but the problem was he didn't have no legs. So when you ain't got no legs, man, and you trying to crack at a guy that can punch, that's a rough game. You know what I'm saying? So I think what we learned from that fight. Well, another thing was they gave us that small ass ring, so it was a setup from the get go. Okay.
My dad gonna keep it real, man.
How many feet on the inside, Pops?
The kids fight in bigger rings than that. You understand? The amateurs, they fight in a bigger ring than that.
But how big was the inside? What was it, 18 on the outside, or do y'all know?
It had to be 18. It was the smallest ring I've seen in a professional fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, to me, it seemed like Berlanga got tired. Do you guys feel like
he was tired?
Yeah,
he was tired.
And see, that's another thing. I told my coaches, I said, when I see his mouth open, we're gonna go for the kill.
But he didn't have the legs.
But I didn't have my legs to plant down how I wanted to. Yeah. Like if you watch the seventh, I believe like the 7th and 8th round, I got inside. But I really couldn't. When I was inside, I couldn't dig to the body how I wanted. But I was throwing punches just to make them feel it, let them know I'm there. So I think 100%. Shouts out to him. Because he hurt me in that second round, got my legs up under me. That messed a lot of the things up. But if that wouldn't have happened, even if he would have dropped me with a chin shot and I got back up and I got myself together, it would have been a totally different story. Definitely.
Now this is a little fun question. Sorry, Nez. Go ahead. A little fun question, because you when he hit you and you kind of stumbled, you grabbed him from behind almost like a rear naked choke, and we was all sitting there laughing like, all veteran tactics you're using. Talk to us about that moment.
It was just, man. It's just about, look, I'm about to go down, but I can't go down. Look, I'm here. You gonna feel it. You making me feel it. You gonna feel it too.
I love it. Go ahead, Nez.
I wanted to ask, did you speak to any of the matchmakers, Bob Arum, Todd DeBuff, Bruce Trembler? Did anyone after the fight say any nice words? Were they happy with the performance?
We got phone calls, man. They reached out to us, man. They reached out to us. That's about it. My future's gonna be bright regardless, man. But they reached out to us.
Nah, because I'm sure that from a matchmaker standpoint, you gave them what they wanted, right? Like not only did the world want to know, but the promoter wanted to know what they had. So you gave them the test they needed. He went the rounds. You test his chin. What's next for you?
Hold on, real quick, Nez. Real sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Do you feel like you heard him at any point in that fight? Just the final question.
I think I heard him. I probably did hurt him.
That's straight right
I think I did hurt him.
the right.
I I watched the highlight of I hit him with a jab in the straight right hand. I know for a fact he felt that. You know, I caught him with a couple hooks, and it was times where as though when he was tired, his mouth was open, and I caught him. So I know I definitely heard him. It's just I just couldn't step on the gas how I wanted to, you know.
And that comes from the equilibrium shot.
Right. That equilibrium, yeah, pretty much, yeah. And like I said, I hurt my knee. I don't know how I hurt my knee, but I think that played a big part too.
So have you gone to the doctor? Is it, was it just a sprain that you didn't need to go to the doctor? Like what's up with the knee, and is it going to keep you out the ring?
I'm not sure. It's swollen right now. So I'll probably go get it checked out. I was just going to get some cryotherapy, man, and get a massage and stuff like that. But I'm just let it rest, man. I don't think I really need to go to the doctors. Just get it checked out. That's it.
Okay. No, well, the reason I'm asking is obviously, you only got one fight in 2020, and this is the first quarter is coming done now with this year. So and it was more than a year since you were in the ring. So like you spoke about that ring rust, I'm trying to make sure that the next guy ain't trying to catch you sleeping. Are you gonna be able to get some fights in?
Trust me, when I hopefully, man, I'm hoping and praying I'll be back this summer, man. But when I get back in the ring, man, it's gonna be totally different. For sure, you're gonna see a much better demand. I thought I did great this weekend, actually, being as though getting hurt and still being able to get up and fight, but you're definitely going to see a better me, stronger me also.
Now, obviously, our live chat is insinuating of the possibility of you and Steven Nelson, who they seem to be having a trajectory towards Berlanga, so maybe common opponent. Is that a fight that you've considered? Is that a fight that you would take?
Definitely.
And how much time do you need to prepare for that fight, being as though you feel like your knee is a little hurt?
I could fight Steven Nelson in July. In July. I have to take this 30 days. The doctors, they gave me 30 days. They don't want me to do no training in the gym. So, of course I'm gonna stay in shape. But man, I could fight Steven Nelson in July.
He's also a big puncher, Dazn.
Come on, I'm a big puncher too, man. I'm not worried about no big punches, man. I'm a big puncher too. I can box. Man, Steven Nelson is a rookie.
Wow.
Well, you definitely reminded people that you can box on Saturday for sure.
For sure.
For sure, you reminded people how, how skilled you were and how you move. Even with the knee hurting, you were dipping at the waist.
Right.
You was giving different angles. It was cool to see you give different angles, and you kept thinking. You kept them thinking. But the times that you did exchange, I guess we seen the power. What it was about. But like you said, you got hit on the top of the head, and it's hard to recover from that. But the fact that you kept fighting, even after being dropped, do you feel like? And the chat, I'm gonna ask this from the chat. Do you feel like when you fell from one of your knockdowns that you might have twisted your knee potentially?
I could have that could have been the case, but when you're in that ring, man, your adrenaline is so high that you don't really pay attention. You have a high tolerance for pain.
If you watch the fight, the time they got twisted up and Edgar hit him in his back when he went down.
See, I don't even remember that.
He
but, okay.
He spun around. That was one. They said that wasn't a clean knockdown.
Yeah.
When he went down, his knee went in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that could have been it.
I think that's when he just kind of hyperextended it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, let me get to these questions from the people that we got for you. We got the first one coming from Cincinnati. Brandon Maurice says, you showed a lot of heart and skill in your loss to Edgar. Would you embrace playing the tough gatekeeper role and face the tough young fighters like IBO champ Carlos Gongora? He just fought on a matchroom card.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're not a gatekeeper.
But I was about to say, I'm no gatekeeper, man. I'm definitely a contender. That showed I'm far from a gatekeeper, but I would definitely fight Gongora. But like I said, I'm not no gatekeeper, but definitely, all those big fights to get me to the world title, I'm down to take.
For sure. We got Coach Myers in Connecticut that says, good morning, champ. You showed a lot of veteran tactics in your fight versus Berlanga. I believe your stock rose regardless of the loss. What do you think about a Caleb Truax or Shane Mosley Jr.? Well, you would have to go down for Shane Mosley Jr. I think he's at 160. He's fighting, He's fighting Jason Quigley too next on Triller.
I would definitely fight Caleb Truax. You know, he just got out of the fight with the world champion Caleb Plant.
Yeah.
That would be a great come for my next fight. That would be great. I would definitely take that. And but Shane Mosley Jr., I think he fight 160, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's 160. But would you get down? Could you get down for that name?
And I would. I don't think it's worth the money to get down for that.
All right.
You know? A little bit more. It would have to be a little bit more money.
Coach, Jordan Baker out here in Florida says, compared to everybody else you've been in the ring in there with, where does Berlanga's power rate?
To me, he doesn't hit harder than Jesse Hart.
What?
I think Jesse Hart hits harder.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because I felt Jesse Hart power. You know, it's a difference. You know, it's a different. Like I said, he hit me on the top of my head, so I can't gauge it yet. But he hits hard. Don't get me wrong. But I felt Jesse Hart's power. You know what I'm saying? His power is real. You know, but the kid hits hard. He has a lot of power. But like I said, I really didn't get a chance to feel the full-fledged power of Edgar Berlanga. But he hits hard as hell.
Now I have to follow up with this. You got another one real quick.
Yeah. Let me run down these people questions. We got Big Casual that says, what up, champ? You gave the youngest prospect much-needed rounds as he continues to develop. Much respect. You recently came on the show and said Jaron Ennis hits harder than anybody you have sparred. How do Edgar Berlanga's power compare to Jaron Ennis?
Hits harder than anybody I've ever been hit by. Still today.
Champ, I gotta ask you, and your pops might not like it, you might not like it, but ever since that interview, there's been a lot of people saying that rumor has it Jaron knocked you out in Spawn.
What? You what?
They said Boots knocked me out in Spawn.
Man, don't you believe that?
Nah, he didn't knock me out.
I tell you what you do. Call Jaron up and ask him.
Nah, Jaron didn't knock me out, but man, the kid has a lot of power, man. And the reason why he doesn't, because he has speed. You know, Berlanga doesn't possess the speed that he has. So
that's a bad rumor there, but man.
But Jaron just has a lot of power, man. He's one of the hardest hitting guys in the game right now.
But Boots can rumble, but let me tell you something.
Nah, I got it. Listen, Boots, man. Listen, the kid has insane power, man, especially to be a welterweight. But no, he didn't drop me. No.
Yo, what's your dad's name, man? I love your dad, man. I love that energy. I love his energy. What's his name?
Don't get him started.
But what's his name? Because I don't want to be calling him Pops, man. What's his name?
His name is Will.
Will.
Yeah, Will.
We got the next one from Sweet Hands Fernandez that says, what's up, Mr. Nicholson? Good show out Saturday against Berlanga. Showed tremendous heart. Nothing but respect, champ. From being in there and feeling out the power firsthand, I'm curious to know what you think of Berlanga going up against a top guy at 168, like he's been saying on social media. But Benavidez, a Caleb Plant, a Billy Joe Saunders, a Callum Smith. Don't call me crazy, but I think he can smoke out Benavidez. But Plant and Billy Joe pitches him a shutout against him. P.S. Not mentioning Canelo because we already know the deal. Thanks, champ. Blessings to the future.
I pretty appreciate that, brother. But Berlanga, I think he needs another year before he gets ready for that type of competition. You know, like you said, you know, he hurt me in the second round. My equilibrium was gone, and he still allowed me to set up traps. You know, he still allowed me to finish. You know, when you get those type of knockdowns and type of in those type of fights, you're supposed to finish that man, you know, and that's something he couldn't do, which I wouldn't allow him to do. But at the same time, you know, when you get to that elite level, man, you have to be able to set traps. You have to have that speed. You have to have that footwork, you know. And I don't think he's ready for that just yet.
Brandon Lenz, I think in Houston, says, "What's up, Damon? You showed great heart and a veteran savvy. Much respect. But bro, for those of us in the gym trying to get in shape, give us the back routine." Oh, I guess because you rip. You work.
Listen, I don't care. Okay, that boy was in shape, man.
Yeah. Man, the back routine, man, I'm naturally like this, man. I have a naturally strong back. A lot of pull-ups, man, push-ups, you know, dips, man, and just hard work.
Hey, he cut up like his daddy.
We got Steve in the UK that says, "Hey, champ, thanks for coming on the show. I ask this with the utmost respect. But what are your goals moving forward? If you keep being brought up as an opponent or the B-side for Top Rank and others, are you prepared for the hard grind that's in front of you? Or have you considered an exit strategy from boxing? Thanks again for coming on the show, champ."
Man, this has been a hard grind my entire life, you know, so I'm more than prepared for that. Right now, you know, with this fight, it's time to start setting up businesses for when I am done with boxing. So now it's just about my money making its own money for itself, you know. So I'm prepared for that regardless. I'm prepared for both, you know. So right now, like I said, like I told my team, I'm gonna give this boxing one more shot. You know, I'm gonna give it one more shot. And we see where it goes from there.
Francis is on you.
Nah, man, listen. Damon, thank you so very much.
I'm gonna ask it. Francis got these infamous questions. So obviously after the fight, right? You know, you went through all the hard work. You got through the big fight. What was that first meal? What did you want to eat as soon as you got up out that ring?
Man, what did I eat, man?
We went to Denny's.
Oh, I went to Denny's, man. I wanted to go to Waffle House. That's what I wanted to go. But it was all
so what you like from Waffle House, yo? What you like from Waffle House?
Man, I like the All-Star breakfast.
Hey, that's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Yo, what kind of waffles you get? What kind of waffles you get?
Oh, I just get the basic waffle, man. Basic waffle.
No blueberry?
Nothing natural. Yeah, nothing. If I do get some, I'll get strawberries on it. That's it.
Okay.
Strawberries.
Francis, so did you? Because he had the fight already. So you asked these questions before. That was the only one really you needed to know was the post-fight guilty
post-fight one, yeah. Yeah,
all right, well, come on, man. Thank you.
Hold on. I just wanted to know, did you celebrate? You guys, like, I know you went. Did you guys have like a little celebration together? Because I know you had the team Baltimore there with you, right?
Man, it was nothing to celebrate, man. It was nothing to celebrate.
Good answer.
That's a good ask. Yeah.
I woke up, man. I hit my knees, man. You know, that's the only celebration I do. But it was nothing to celebrate, man. You know.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to ask you. I know you were talking to Edgar, and he's a young fighter in his career, being in this game a long time. You don't gotta tell us word for word, but give us a little bit of insight of the advice you gave him going forward, and what some of the things that he can do after your performance against him.
You know, he came to me and thanked me for for taking the fight and for showing him a few things, man. But I told him, personally, like, if he needed any help, moving forward, don't be hesitant to reach out to me, because I know it's a lot I can show that kid. He's a young kid who can actually do something, who has a good following, who can actually be somebody in the sport. So, and I told him, man, don't hesitate. It's still little things he can learn to move forward, how to set people up, how to set traps and stuff like that. I told him, don't hesitate.
Is that something that you would do after boxing, training? Like, does your father already own a gym? Do you guys already own your own gym, or would you open a gym?
Yeah, me and my dad, we own the gym. Yeah, we own the gym. Yeah.
All right. So you just come in and
I do that now already.
All right. Perfect.
Man,
well, those are all the questions, man. If you can, please give out your social media, and we thank you. Obviously, we're going to continue to get you on. When you get any sort of news, let us know, and we'll bring you on to announce it, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate your fighting style, man. You know, you showed nothing but grit in that ring and no fear, and you know, you gave the young man the test he needed. But it's like it's like one of the you know questions said, man. I feel like your stock raised with this performance. So man, hopefully you get another opportunity.
Yeah, thank you, man. But go ahead, brother. What you about to say?
I was gonna ask you. Just respond to Ness first.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, man. Damon Nicholson. Instagram is Damon_Nicholson, and Facebook is Damon Nicholson.
Beautiful, Mr. Will. I just want to ask Mr. one last question, Mr. Will.
Yeah.
You've been in this game for a long time, sir. We've seen some young fighters, obviously during the pandemic, have had some struggles with making weight, right? And what advice would you give to the young fighters to stay focused? You know what I mean? And get half of the business done, which is making weight, and the second half is making the fight. Because we've seen that most recently, Chuck Simpson, you know, unfortunately had an opportunity and it just got away from him. What advice would you give a young fighter like that?
I helped train him.
Beautiful. So, give the insight.
Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead.
Well, you know, I say to the youngsters, you can't have 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot in the gym. You know.
Not saying Truck.
And not saying Truck was like that. I'm not saying that, but I see a lot of youngsters. You know, the coaches work hard with them in the gym, and they tell them don't do this and do that to go home, get some rest, and they're all over the place. You know. So I say to them, man, you got to stick to the game plan. You got to stay on the grind. And if you don't be obedient, you're not going anywhere.
And did Damon struggle with that at any point in his career? With the not listen? Okay. How did you manage to steer him back on the path?
My thing was, if you really want to do this, you got to show me you want to do it. If you go out there doing dumb stuff, don't expect me to support you.
And I almost died, man.
He almost died, okay, from kidney failure. Okay,
that's what got me
from not listening. You understand? Yeah. He was on kidney dialysis for a whole month.
2 months.
2 months.
Wow.
You know, and I watched him go through his whole body locking up and his kidney shutting down. Yeah. So you know, and we went to Vegas last year, and he got a taste of them level fighters. He came back and he stayed, you know, got on the right track, you know. Sometimes, you know, these fighters, another thing is you got to have somebody that's a nutritionist that know what they're doing around you. Because when you cutting weight, everything come out of you, you got to put something back in you. Because if you don't put nothing back in you, your body's going to break down. You know, that's the key. If you go do a hard workout, and you lose a whole lot of sweat on everything, you have to get Pedialyte or some type of supplement to put something back in you. Because if you don't, it's going to shut down. You're going to be fatigued. You ain't going to have no pop, no nothing.
Thank you very much for your expertise, sir.
All right.
No
I
pop,
appreciate
pop,
you, fella.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Not many people come on after a loss, so we appreciate you coming on and talking with us. So we wish you the best.
No doubt, man. You can see I'm in good spirits, too.
For sure, man. All right.
All right. Appreciate you, fella. Yeah, goodbye, man.
All right. Hey, yo, hopefully that bet was as big as Celestino Caballero. I remember Celestino Caballero bet at like 75,000 that he'll beat Jason Litzau. And he won. I mean, he did beat him. But, you know, hopefully, you know, you take some of that money. No, it was backwards. Litzau put the money on himself. He took a second mortgage out on his house, bro.
Hey.
Can you imagine that shit?
That's
and he
crazy.
won. And he won, bro.
Exactly. So
he won. He won, bro. Upset, too. So his odds was bananas. I didn't even understand boxing. Like, not boxing, but I didn't understand betting that big back then. So it was like when I learned that, I didn't understand. So I wish I could figure out the odds of that fight to see how much 75, because he was an underdog. Because after that, he got the Broner fight. He upset somebody. I think he upset Celestino Caballero, and then he got the fucking Broner fight, and Broner flattened him on HBO, bro. Bodied him. That was young Broner when he was a beast.
How much would you bet on yourself? If you don't mind me asking real quick. Like if you you're in a fight or you're in something, would you put a large amount on yourself? I know you're not a big bettor like that anyway, but for yourself though.
I mean, it depends what fight, right? Like
okay.
Every fight, you know, I'm a boxing fan, so every
sure.
fight is different. Every fight is tough. So risk versus reward, you know, you don't want to bet. You don't want to gamble with your purse and then lose too.
And lose everything.
You lose your purse and you lost your gamble. Like, what the fuck? No way, man. That's a gamble. It's got to be like, yo, I'm see, like him, I'm glad he bet on getting out the first. See, we didn't get that odds, but he fought. He fought in Florida, so I don't know how he locked that bet and what site he used.
More, man. You put that from home.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I couldn't find that bet. I would have bet. That's why I told you. Listen, my first bet was he getting out the first round, but I couldn't find that bet. So my secondary bet and recommendation was, bro, put your money on fucking decision. Like, this dude's a vet, you know, and it ain't nothing to put money on a decision and you lose. And Berlanga gets the knockout and you happy for him. The hype continues, but put money on that decision, man. And a few of these dudes did at plus 1,100. And I told people too, parlay that shit. Why not parlay it? You could have did mad parlays with that shit, and then boop, one of them would have hit and hit big. Yeah. Coach Myers, boomeranging.
Boomy. Coach Myers. How that jump shot though?
He tall, man. He like 6'1".
Yeah, no, I said how the jump shot. I ain't got nothing to do with his jump shot.
There he goes. There you go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah. Well, you know, I balled out a little bit. You know what I mean? For instance, you too small. You know what I mean? I think Ness is more of a challenge.
What your jump shot got to do with hype, man? You got a wetter or not? That's all I want to know.
No, I mean, you being short, I wouldn't need a jump shot. You get what I'm saying? Like how Ness is like 6'4". If he played against you, why would he shoot jump shots? Just body you. You get what I'm saying?
Back him down.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I go hard in the paint.
No, because it's that easy to back me down. I understand.
Bro, it ain't about being easy, but like, that's what the whole court is for. You back, and then when you try to I turn the other way and keep going. And we keep going there.
You're just not moving me. That's all I'm saying.
So you one of those dudes.
Oh, it's that easy.
You one of those dudes that put your knee all in their back, trying to lift them up, like cheating. You a cheater. You a cheater, because that's the only way I'm not moving you is you trying to do that. You know, that's a lie, but whatever.
Coach Myers, what up?
Nah, he muted. He like, yo, I'm done with y'all. Just gonna
done,
see you
right.
on the court. He said he's seeing you on the court, man.
I'm with that.
All right.
Got the wet. Who next? Who got the boom beat?
No,
more
everybody that's there is just listening. Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Right? Oh no, Natural Wiz. What up, Natural Wiz?
Hamilton.
The Wiz. It's the Wiz.
Yo, you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, man. Good show. Not much to say. I'm just getting tired of the whole Tyson Fury thing, man. That's just getting ridiculous right now. I thought they got a site now. They got a site or no?
I don't know. Look, Eddie had an interview scheduled for Sky Sports while we went live. Maybe there's new information. But
yeah, because I was on Instagram and he was going on about something earlier this morning. So I was like,
not earlier this morning. I mean, look, again, Eddie had we went live at 9 and he had something going live at 9 a.m. as well. So we don't know what's the new information.
This is tiring. This got to be tiring for Eddie Hearn, man, right now, because he's always, for some reason, he seems like he's under serious pressure, man. This is not the normal Eddie Hearn, man. But big money fight. That's my call, man.
Yeah, definitely got to be some pressure. You know what I mean? Regardless of how good you are.
Yep.
You know, regardless of how good you are, man, you're gonna feel the pressure.
Definitely gonna feel the pressure. But yo, listen, man, y'all don't listen. 1 p.m. Eastern time, man. Come back up here, TBV. We got a press conference, virtual press conference between two fighters that's gonna be competing in Border Wars 11 in Watertown, Wisconsin, June 12th. That's Lidslow from Decatur, Georgia, and Twin from Florida, Orlando, that is. Orlando, Florida. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, hey, can we get that? Listen, man, you got to get the promo, man. You got to drop that promo at least once a day, man. Mario Showcase, let it rip, brother.
Hitchison saying big announcement. I know that's your man's. You ain't getting no news for us?
That's my man's in there, man. You going to play the promo video?
Did you get us some news on what's going down?
No problem. Play the promo video.
Did you get us some news?
Not yet. Play the promo video.
I mean, I was actually stalling to find it. You know I don't know where I put that shit.
You got like a whole catalog. You
got to understand, right? I'm an old lion though. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm 50, a soft dude could never beat me, man. Damn. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, I just don't want you to.
Mario, understand? If I was young, I'd probably kill you in the ring. This is what I'm telling you.
But you're not.
Like, if I was
But you're not, right?
There's no way a 40-year-old dude would be even talking to me when I was in my 30s or 20s. It's no way.
Yo, you ain't lying, man.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. I would have killed one of y'all in my early days.
I'm eating right. I'm eating clean. I'm feeling good. I feel the best I felt in a really, really long time. And that's no cap. That's no cap. I feel I'm waking up easier, getting out of bed easier. I mean, like, every single aspect of my health has gotten better since I changed my diet. Go ahead.
Your punch resistance is 0. You're like your favorite fighter, Khan. You can't take a punch. You have no heart. That's what I'm telling. Even if I didn't hit hard, I would stop you. So you put that two together. I'm better than you. I hit harder, and you have no heart. You have no chance at winning, Mario. I'm hoping you show up. If you don't, some poor dude from Wisconsin is gonna beat somebody. I'll pull somebody out the audience again.
I kept fighting, but guess what? I kept fighting. I seen your video. You wanted to stop. You wanted to stop. You're lying if you didn't want to stop. Tell the people you didn't want to stop. You wanted to fight me with every ounce of your body. You grew out that beard for me. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying. Don't let them play you out. Don't let them play you out. You're going to have to be ready. You're going to have to be there. And you know what? You're going to have to answer for every troll-ass chat that you fucking sent.
Yeah, the bar, man. It's going to be at the bar in Wisconsin. 4,500 people. It's going to be live on BPE Network app. Listen, man, if you can't be in the building, you know what I'm saying, you definitely got to put a link. 'Cause this one right here, you got to show up to watch this one. No cap.
All right, yo, why you giving them so much airtime like they the main event, man? You better do something for Corey Frank. I thought that was your fighter, man. Hey, Corey. Hey, Corey, why this dude ain't showing you no love, Corey? Where your promo at? What's up? MRJ, man, send that promo this way, man.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingWorks.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby. Yo. Can you hear me now?
I hear you, Whisperer.
Let me speak this to the audience. Deontay Wilder got played. Deontay Wilder's a sucker. He twerks. He's gay. He doesn't know how to box. So many things I've heard, but I've always stuck to the game plan and the truth that he's going to get the fight. And I definitely was right about that. I knew that Tyson Fury's sausage ass going to be able to get out of this. And I can't wait for the fight, man. I knew this was going to happen, and I feel like AJ knew too. And he wanted Tyson Fury to honor his word. I knew he was going to kind of take that fight. I knew he was playing with Tyson Fury. And shout out to Deontay Wilder. Shout out to the haters too, especially the people who flopped. Hopefully you come back. That's my call.
All right, thank you for your call, Mr. PGC.
Francis.
What's goody? What's up? What's up, man? What's up? I'm looking at a young Doomy. No, sure. You just put that picture up.
Yeah. What time? Where you think T.O.'s at?
In terms of what? Wait.
Nah, Vegas or East Coast?
Oh no, he East Coast. East Coast.
Where he holding camp at? Cause you saying he East Coast, I don't know.
Oh, nah, I think he in Florida.
Cause he said we could get him on a day.
What time?
But, well, he told me let him know what times we have available. I never responded till today. I forgot.
That's what you want to do.
That's why I need a motherfucking intern, man.
What you wanna do?
I just sent them. I sent them 5 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern. See if he availed. Buffalo Falls, Davidian.
Oh, sorry about that. I was muted. What's good? Can y'all hear me? No?
We hear you.
All right. Just a good show. I don't know what's going on with the heavyweights, but you just have to wait and see. It's like a big soap opera. I don't know, and I don't watch soap operas, so I just want to see fights. Yeah. Oh no, I just wanted to say good show. Demond Nicholson was on, so good interview, and God bless y'all.
All right, Davidian, peace, man. Out there in Buffalo, what's the weather like,
Peace.
man? It's still snowing out there?
No.
Listen, I'm on the same.
Nice.
I'm on the same
it's
weather
nice.
scale, so don't be laughing.
He said, nah,
Nah,
no
it's
snow,
actually nice
man.
in Buffalo.
Okay, beautiful.
Nah, no snow. 66.
66? Not bad. It's not 80, whatever Ness is doing. But
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
take
I'm
it.
waiting.
It beats
I want
the
it
snow.
to be 80. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it definitely does.
Y'all ain't got 81 weather?
See?
Get out of here. Talking weather on my line.
Summertime.
Talking
For
that
sure,
cold. Y'all looking like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat right now.
He looking for lawnmower. We looking for snowblowers.
Word. Y'all need the plows. But let me get to K Boxing in DC. What up? Been
K
a long
Boxing.
time.
Good.
Yes, what it do, baby?
You already know. Work.
Yeah, I'm sorry I've been away for a couple of weeks, man. Just been kind of on the grind on the job, And but I think I just recently became a member, so I signed up for the first level, whatever, for right now. I told you I was going to try to get it done as soon as possible, bro. So I appreciate you guys and what you do. I still been listening in. You know what I mean? But on this Fury front, bro, Francis, what's up, bro? Can't forget my man Francis. Great man.
What's up, brother?
So, on this Tyson Fury front, man, I knew that was all cap with him. And as I said, y'all pretty much know my position on that, man. I feel like Fury is, I just feel like he's a criminal that's been getting away with murder, over the years. They caught him on numerous occasions with the glove situations and all that. But hey, I blame not just Deontay Wilder's breathing as his trainer or whatever. I blame the whole team because they slept on Fury. They knew he was dirty, and they should have been watching him from pillar to post. So I blame Wilder and his whole team. All of them should have received some type of discipline for how that whole situation went down. The cameras were turned off during the pay-per-view, the Fury's locker room. And so whatever happened in the ring, they were all asleep, So it's their fault. So Wilder can't blame nobody but himself and his team for not doing his job. They didn't do their job. So now he has an opportunity to redeem himself, and he needs to do it. He needs to handle that business because that's the only real blotch on his career. And he needs to, like Lennox Lewis, come back and handle that business. That's it.
All right.
All right, K.
Boxing.
Yes, sir. That is everyone. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch us on the next one, which is at 1 o'clock. We have a Border Wars press conference scheduled for Twin in Orlando, who's going to be taking on our very own Lids Low in Decatur, Georgia. Get in the ring and swing. Shorty is going down. You know, it's on him now. It's on him.
Definitely.
To put on, you know. Can he do what he tells others to do? And that's what it's all about with Border Wars, man.
Well, I just want to know if he's seen what he's seen. I mean, he said he's seen something. So
he Mikey Garcia until he really show us that he's seen something. He Mikey.
Back though, you can catch me at Next Up Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? Or you catch me at the Weigh-In Boxing on IG or the Weigh-In on YouTube. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on the way out. You already know it's Francis from Canada. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good.
Real quick, anybody that messes with the flyweights, right? You know, I know that the flyweights is a Mario division, but you know, Mario's never here. He just comes on the day that he comes on to cry about his featherweights and how they don't get any shine. But he did tell us that Sonny Edwards was some sort of fighter. I don't know Sonny. You know,
you know his brother? He's Charlie Edwards' brother, little brother.
All right, well there you go. So you want to believe in pedigree?
Yeah, Charlie Edwards, who apparently he had that little controversial fight with
Yeah, I know with Wang.
Right, yeah. So yeah, that's his little brother, but he's a little bit more flamboyant.
They say he's better, right? They say Sonny's better.
Yeah, he's a little better.
I don't see him in the rankings. Flyweight is 112, right? Is he not in the rankings?
Hey, check that.
While you check, PBC counterpunch.
Hey, Ness, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Deontay Wilder got played?
I don't think he
Okay.
got played until he don't get the fight. If he gets the fight next, I mean, how'd he get played?
Shout out to Soul AC Sims and shout out to you, Ness, for interviewing the dude who beat him. True sport of the game. And shout out to Deontay Wilder in the biggest cheat in American history.
Yeah.
That's my call.
All right. Yeah, so I don't see Edwards in the rankings.
But he's top 5.
So all I'm going to say is this. Use code BETTBV if you believe in Sonny Edwards and his pedigree over on mybookie.ag. Once again, BETTBV. He is a 135, plus 135 versus whoever he is facing, which I don't know, but I'm going to Google. It looks like Morty 80, some shit. I don't, bro, yo. Okay. My man Jeffrey going to have to get up on this. And this dude's got 2 losses, 39 fights. He looks like Fortuna a little bit. He's 38 years old. I mean, I think it's safe to say he's going to lose.
Again, right?
Huh?
South African.
Marudi Thalain.
Yeah, he's number 2. I think he's number 2 and number 3 at flyweight in the world. Number 2 in the world at flyweight.
But he's old.
He definitely is. So he's in for the taking. You know what I'm saying?
He's old, man, and he's been going. You know, he got a stoppage in his last fight, but he won a decision in one before that. And you know, Mario, according to Mario. So again, I'm not telling you.
Akatani's brother's number 3.
I'm not telling you that Sonny Edwards is the good. Mario's telling you that Sonny Edwards is the good. So because Mario said that, I'm saying if you believe in Mario, his fighter is a 135. That means you put 100, you getting back 235. So, you know, if you believe in Mario, and he's not here to defend it, he's not. I'm trying to, you know, help Mario and his littler weights out. You know. But that's the only prop bet available. I mean, the only bet fight really available outside of the Michael Conlan fight, who's a huge underdog. He's
huge.
Excuse me, favorite. Excuse me.
Favorite. Say what?
Yeah, huge favorite. So yeah, and that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Peace.
Francis, Next Up Sports Talk. Peace, y'all. Y'all be good.
All right.